Welcome back to another video. This is going to be the weekly forecast for the second week of September 8 to 12. Starting with the indices, right now I am on the monthly time frame. We have ES taking out the previous month's high, YM forming equal highs, and then NASDAQ still quite a few points away from the high. How many points is that? About 40? No, sorry, it's about 166 points away from the previous monthly high. Okay, I'm not expecting SMT on the highs for now because the 4 hours has not shown the willingness to change order flow. So I'm going to be leaning towards bullish. On the weekly time frame as well, we can see that we have formed a SMT on the lows, with NASDAQ taking out this swing low here on the weekly. However, we have ES making a higher low. Now with this low SMT lows present on the 4 hours, we can clearly see that price was displacing away from it. So I'm going to lean with the current bullish order flow on the 4 hours, and I am not going to think that we are going to reverse. Okay, on the daily time frame, we can see an SMT as well between Thursday and Friday on ES versus NASDAQ. Right, and then on the 1 hours, you can see that right now we are trading away from the lows. Okay, what I'm expecting is that we are going to slowly grind higher and invalidate this bearish fair value gap. Sorry, this is YM. NASDAQ is right here. So it's the same anyways, this low. And then we're expecting prices to grind higher. We can anticipate that there could be a possibility of us coming down, taking out a swing low, for example, forming another stage of SMT on the lows before the real move begins, the real reversal begins. All right, that's how I think. If price is going to be bearish, then it's going to consolidate around this area and breaks lower with no SMT right here. All right, and that could mean that price might want to go lower to seek out this low eventually. We'll have to wait on how we print before CPI. We have CPI next week on Thursday, so I'm expecting Thursday to be a reversal profile of the week. Thursday is probably going to form the high and low of the week. Right? Let's see. What else? Moving on to the Forex. For dollar, we are still trading within this range. As you can see, every time we pierce this low, prices just unable to close below. And if we take this daily range and we take a look at the 50%, you can see that price is always gyrating back to 50% after taking out the lows. So I would be anticipating the same profile to continue, because on Friday we did the same thing where we were unable to close below this swing low. So I'm expecting price to reverse back into 50% yet again, and this is going to persist until we get some form of displacement away from this range. I'm not going to guess when, I'm just gonna let it show me when. Okay, so neutral for Forex, and that's it. that is the weekly forecast for next week. Right. If you enjoyed this, do leave a like, and I'll talk to you again. Good luck trading next week. Have a great weekend.